All right. Good evening. Happy Monday. Black History Month is almost over. Teardrop. But some of my friends on Facebook have been trying to push for a Black Futures Month. They're actually calling February Black Futures Month, and I was like, I think we should call March Black Futures Month. So, sidebar, let me know what you think about that. But thank you for tuning in again. This is Devon Walker. You're watching Talkin In TJ, episode 26. Um, and tonight I want to ask, what is the purpose of the NAACP today? And this this question is fresh on my mind because I actually just left the NAACP meeting. It was a great meeting, by the way. Both for me professionally, as what I do, to make money, both me as an entrepreneur, what I'm trying to do. I made some good connections, and then I think just as a person, it's always just good to meet community leaders and community members. So overall, it was a great meeting. But led me to the question on what is the purpose of the NAACP today. To give a little bit of background, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People was started in, I want to say, the early 1900s, like 1909 might be the exact date. Um, and it was obviously founded for political reasons, to try to help for legal justice, civil rights justice, for people of color, and back then mostly Black or African American people. One of its biggest, I guess, victories is the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which made discrimination based on race illegal for jobs, housing, loans, and stuff like that. But obviously, it's done a lot of things between 1909 and 2018. But there are some people, I wouldn't even say groups of people, I would say there are some individuals that feel like the NAACP today doesn't really serve a purpose. I'm not here to argue either way. I'm just here to give the question to the world. I'm gonna give my 2 cents as I usually do, and then if you have comments below, feel free to answer. Um, Now, to be honest, for me, this was my first night actually going to any NAACP official event. This was my first meeting. I'm sure I've been to maybe an event that was supported by the NAACP, but it wasn't like an official sponsored NAACP. Like, I'm here. Yeah, so this is my first time going. And like I said, I think it was a great meeting. There's about 25 to 30 people there. The age ranged from probably the youngest being, I think it was a high school senior, so like 18, 17, and the oldest, probably being at least 70, maybe 80, because sometimes black folks be looking young. Um, so it was a wide range of age, generations, occupations. As you all may or may not know, I work in education, particularly access for underrepresented minorities or African Americans to higher education, to the UC system. Um, so when I was there were several educators, several people running for council seats in office, several people that run community-based organizations. So, for my job, I was able to connect with them. Some of them I already knew at the meeting. As you may know, I'm also an entrepreneur. One project that we're working on is Black Wall Street, the board game. And there were powerful economic people in this room that I was able to connect with for that. And then obviously we do True Health Forever as well. This is TH4 TV, TH4 True Health Forever. That's another one of our income streams that we're trying to build as well. So there were some health people, mental health specifically, there at the event. Um, and then I just like people, so it was a great event for that as well. So what is the purpose? I know I'm ranting a lot. What is the purpose of the NAACP today? I think it's really networking. And the president who was speaking also kind of mentioned this. She said that the purpose is to connect the dots. So if you are a young entrepreneur trying to start your business and you don't know how to do it, the NAACP can help you connect to an established entrepreneur. Tonight I met a black gentleman who owns 17 McDonald's. What? My first job paying taxes was working for McDonald's. So there's an emotional connection there. But he owns 17 McDonald's. So as a young entrepreneur trying to, make a splash in the game, I can definitely learn a lot from someone like him about building a brand, building a business, running a business effectively, how to hire people, real estate, how do you scout out the best place to buy a McDonald's and build it up, distribution, how do you get all the stuff to your McDonald's, tax deductions, foundation, trust, all these things that come with a corporation. Like I now, I got his card, I gave him my card, we exchanged numbers, so like now I have access to someone like that. And I only have access to that man because of the NAACP, because I went to that meeting. They also were talking about some not civil rights stuff, but some social justice stuff. There you go. That they're planning, mostly around the Parkland shooting that just happened in Florida. So they're going to do a press release, going to do a march or a rally around that as well to show their support and solidarity. So they're still very active social justice. They're still very active around social justice. But I think a lot of people take networking and mentorship for granted, and most people in the room were seasoned veterans. So just be able to have access to that type of social capital, that type of experience as a young person, I think is very vital. So, dang, 7 minutes. So, what is the purpose of NAACP for you? Feel free to leave your comments down below. I'm a big networking person, a mentor person. So for me, I see the NAACP as a channel to get additional mentors to teach me how to be a better man, a better businessman, a better husband in the future, a better father, all that kind of stuff. And obviously there are other organizations that do the same thing as well. But the NAACP brings a certain crowd. So if you're a social justice person, if you're a community conscious person, then I think the NAACP is going to be a really good place for you to get mentors. If you're a person that's just about money, which is nothing wrong with that, money is definitely kind of important in today's society, then maybe that's not the right spot. Maybe you should go towards a business or the Black Chamber of Commerce or something like that. All right. That was a lot of ranting. I'm sorry. I just got back. I'm still very excited. So again, Devon Walker, Talkin In TJ, episode 26. What is the purpose of the NAACP today? Leave your comments below. If this video is okay, if you like my ranting, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And feel free to check out our blog, truehealthforever.com. Stay true. Oh no, this is awkward.